Holiday season again. I want to remind you guys I have a lot of recipes on my website for Thanksgiving, and like all the holiday recipes are under the holiday tab on my website, so I'll leave a link below for that. I think this year we're gonna do like a little Friendsgiving thing, and I'm gonna make lentil loaf. I make lentil loaf every year because it's literally like one of my favorite things to make. It's just, I don't even know why I don't make it more, because I make mashed potatoes and gravy all the time. And I'll show you, I made my gravy a different way last time, and I'm going to make it today for lunch. I'll show you kind of how I made it. But I basically just put the seasonings with, I blended them with chickpeas instead of doing the flour, and it honestly turned out so good. I think it's better. And it's also gluten-free and more whole foods plant-based. But I'll show you guys how I make it. It's 10 out of 10. But yeah, I think we're going to do like a Friendsgiving thing. And I always just bring lentil loaf. And usually like one of my bar recipes, usually like the coconut caramel bars. So I have all those recipes on my website for you guys for free. We're also doing a special on my meal plan membership for $99. So if you guys have wanted to join, this is the best time ever to join. We're doing that for Black Friday. And then I'm also in one of the vegan bundles, which I will leave more information here after this for you guys. But it's a heck of a deal if you want a ton of great vegan, whole foods, plant-based recipe books. You can check it out, and I will leave all the info on the next little video slide. So I'm going to do a little swipe of all the books and programs that are in this bundle as I talk about it really quickly, because there are so many different books and programs in this bundle. It is absolutely insane. I would never be able to mention them all. But if you guys need a really great gift for Christmas, this is an amazing gift. I bought a few of these when the last bundle came out for some new people that I had met when we moved, and they were, I told them like about me and myself a little bit, and they were like super interested in going plant-based. So I bought a few of my new friends this bundle, and they loved it so much. They were like, oh my God, this has so much information. So if you know anyone who's kind of interested in going plant-based or anything like that, this is a really, really good gift because you can just have it delivered digitally. But the bundle consists of 150 hand-picked vegan ebooks, courses, and programs, including different vegan guides, home workout programs, meal plans, recipe books, and much, much more. This is all made possible through the collaboration of over 150 vegan influencers, including yours truly, me. My Epic Vegan Instant Pot book is in here. There's Simnet Nutrition, Planiful Kiki, Chef AJ, Healthy Vegan Mama, Raw Food Romance, Eat Move Rest, Cheap Lazy Vegan, Edgy Veg, Johnny Juicer. So many people. Like I said, I can't name them all. So if you missed it last time, you can now access the bundle again for $50. It is a different bundle than last time. The books have changed. So my Saucy book was in the last bundle, but in this bundle, my Instant Pot book is in it. So it is different from the last one if you're wondering about that. But definitely check it out in the link below, and I will see you guys for the rest of the video. Okay, so I like to do this in a big bowl because it's just easier to mix everything together. And I'm gonna make 3 of these in these little jars with the mango and the oats on top. So I'm gonna do 2 cups of oats. And you'll wanna use like rolled oats. You can use instant steel cut oats as well. So sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing, but we're just gonna put all our dry ingredients in here. So you got our oats, and then I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, which helps thicken it and just gives it some good omegas. Then I'm just gonna put some of this vegan vanilla protein powder in here, and I just do it for the flavor because I would normally use vanilla extract, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna do like, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of this for the flavor. And then we can just mix all of this up. So I like to mix and make the oats first because it will thicken quite a bit in just the time that it takes you to blend the fruit and put it in the jars. And then I'm gonna add in 1 3/4 cup of water. Now, normally you'd use plant milk for that, which you totally can. But since I have the protein powder in here, it gives it kind of like a nice creaminess, and I need to use this protein powder up, but I also, like I said in one of my other videos, plant milk is really expensive here. I feel like it's expensive everywhere. So I just try to minimize the need for it. But I am gonna put some West soy in here. So usually I would use two and like a quarter cup of liquid. So I just put like another half cup of soy milk in here, and I'll just let this sit. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like right now. If you want to help it thicken even faster, you can just throw it in the fridge. And then I'm just gonna blend this really quickly. If you have fresh fruit, like fresh mango or something, that would obviously be better. These are great though because they're almost kind of like a smoothie slash overnight oats. Alright, so then you're just gonna like smush this down into the bottom. Alright, so the oats have thickened quite a bit. I'm just gonna put it in the jars. I just let this sit while I was cleaning and doing the dishes. So I will just distribute this. It's still a bit watery, but like I said, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to fully thicken. So I just try to get it as even as possible. I literally have the exact amount for these 3 jars of the mango. It's crazy. I mean, let me put my plant here, but like, look how pretty they look. It's like a work of art. I'm really proud of them. So definitely try and make it this way. I also make like a peanut butter and jelly one, which I can show you guys if you want. And then like a chocolate chia one that has like a berry blend in it. There's so many varieties, and you can just have so much fun with these because you can make them for, I just make these to bring with me to the property or like when I'm at work to have something healthy to eat. All you do from here is just put some lids on them and then put them in the fridge. Alright, so this gravy is really simple. If you ever made my instant vegan gravy on my website, we're going to be using all the same spices. So 2 tablespoons nutritional yeast, mushroom powder, onion powder, garlic powder. I added Italian seasoning. And then I also have some canned mushrooms that I just drained and pressed like the water out of. And then I have about 200 grams of chickpeas here. Okay, so we're going to add the chickpeas into just a little blender. And then the instant vegan gravy on my website, when you make it, you put it in a pan with water and you mix it together and you add soy sauce for some salt, but we're just gonna add some salt into this. All you have to do with this gravy when you're ready to use it is just heat it up in a pan. So I always just make my mashed potatoes and then mash them in the pan, put them in a bowl. There's always a little bit of potato left in the pan that I made it in. And then I just heat up the gravy in that. And I feel like the little bit of potato that's left helps it to thicken a bit more as well. But the chickpea will thicken it just as good as you want it to. So I'm gonna add all the seasonings in here and then just blend it with a little bit of water, 3/4 cup of water. All right, so here's what it looks like right now. The lighting is so weird in here right now. It's almost like a soup, like it's pretty thin. So I'm gonna add the mushrooms and just lightly blend it a little bit more. And then I'm gonna make some potatoes quick. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the potatoes. Then I just do a little bit of red chili flakes and black pepper. So I can't get the little thing off my tripod from my other camera, so I'm gonna do this recipe like this. I'm gonna boil some pasta quick, and we're gonna make a really easy pasta salad that is a great way to use up a ton of veggies. So it's gonna be like a cold pasta salad with chickpeas and a really good like chipotle dressing. But I'm gonna pop this in a pan quick and we'll get to it. All right, so I've got a bunch of carrots, zucchini, a cucumber, and this big onion. I'm also going to use some of these cherry tomatoes, but first we are going to kind of chop this up, put it in my Vitamix and just pulse blend it to get it really finely chopped. So if you have a food processor, that would work a lot better. but I only have a Vitamix, so that's what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna kind of chop things a little bit just to help it out. And I might just do each little separate thing quickly, because if you put too much in the Vitamix, it's just gonna make it into like a big mush. So I'm gonna just chop up these onions and carrots quick, and then I'm gonna do the cucumber and the zucchini. So just like that, nothing super crazy. We just want to get it chopped up so that when we're eating the cold pasta salad, you don't have like these huge chunks of raw vegetables. And then as I go, I'm just gonna put everything in a big bowl, because we'll just mix everything at the end with this big bowl. Sorry, this setup is like not the greatest, but it's all I got right now. So I'm just gonna chop these up into little cubes and then food process them. I actually might not add the cucumber because I feel like it's just gonna be a bit too watery. And the zucchini is pretty watery as well, so I think we'll skip the cucumber. These little pasta salads have been just such a lifesaver, because I feel like I always have so much fresh produce, and I don't want to like always eat a salad, or like sometimes I just don't know what to use it in. So it's really nice that I can just make a cold pasta salad that will stay good in the fridge for, you know, 2 or 3 days, 3 or 4 days. And it's something that Derek will eat, because he's like such a picky eater. I just like won't put anything in here that he doesn't like. Okay, the dressing is really simple. I'm just going to do, this is a lemon, believe it or not. I don't know if it's like the ripest lemon I've ever seen in my life, but it's a lemon and it's like orange. We're gonna do the juice of half of a lemon, half a cup of cashews, raw unsalted cashews, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, and then I've got some ancho chilies, or some chilies in the ancho paste, or whatever it's called. And whenever, I never use a whole can, so I just put it in a little jar and then I just freeze them. I do the same thing with tomato paste. So I'm gonna put 2 of these chilies in here with some of the like delicious sauce it is in. Key with pasta salads is you want it to be a really thick sauce, because or else it's just gonna, all the water like as it sits is going to go to the bottom, and it's just not gonna like soak into the noodles. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of water, because there are veggies in here. I don't know how much I'm gonna need to get it to blend. So I'm gonna blend this, and then if I need more water to get it to blend, I'll add a little bit more, but you want it thick. All right, see how thick that is? It doesn't even like move. I mean, it does, but it's a slow move. So you can taste it. This kind of tastes like the Chipotle bitchin sauce. Like almost spot on. I have all these chickpeas. I cooked like literally, it was, I don't even know, 4 or 5 containers like this full of chickpeas that I cooked in the Instant Pot, because it's just so much cheaper to cook beans from dry. I definitely did not think like as I made them that it would create so many as an end result, but I just ended up with like so many chickpeas. And pasta salads like this, they last a while in the fridge. They're so good for like camping or hiking, or if you're traveling, you can take them through TSA. And it's just a great way to use up veggies, like I said. If you need to get more veggies into your kids, this is a great way, because they won't even notice. Like once you mix it up, they're not gonna know what's in here. I'm gonna transfer this into my Instant Pot container, because it's really like the only container I have that can even hold this much volume. And then it's just kind of like a lot easier to mix. I don't know if anybody else does this, but since I have a lid for my Instant Pot, it works really well. All right, we'll do a little taste test. Oh yeah, it's very good. The veggies give it like a nice crunch, and the sauce is just so good. So definitely try this one. You will hopefully love it.